We are live and no one is here. Oh, we got one person. How you doing, Chris? Uh, how's my audio? Can you hear me? Something might not be right. Audio. No, looks to be right. Oh, so you can hear me good. Okay. I am on the Rodecaster. I got that Nux guitar effects thing. It's going through it. And this is the editor. It's pretty easy. There's a couple patches. All right. It's not the best, but it's okay for what it costs. And I decided to go live because I never go live. And because I think one time I had 4 people in one of my streams like 5 years ago. I think the highest I ever had was like 5 people, 5.5. No, I had more than that. When I used to do a weekly show with Don Smith or 2 and 3 chord jams, I guess we were doing a show like, I don't know, 2 years, year and a half. I don't know, 2 years, I think. A long time. Yeah, so I thought I'd just play around, kind of see who comes in. But this Nux, it sounds different when I'm using it by itself, and then when I have it plugged into the Rodecaster, I get a little bit different sound. So I'm not sure it sounds better going through the Rodecaster. I kind of think it doesn't, but I can go do both ways. But anyway, let me know if you can. This thing is so heavy. Let me know if you how the thing is. I gotta mute the mic. I'm gonna play something. Is that low or loud? It sounds low to me. The guitar. Yeah, is the guitar low or loud? So you think I should go up a little bit? Well, I got plenty of room to go up. But I'm doing my test recordings in StreamYard, playing it back. It was like way too loud, so I dropped everything down some. And I'm gonna play that backing track. The only 2 songs I can play too. And all right, how does this sound?
Oh,
I got to set that up so it starts over when I stop it, which I can do. That backer track is, I got that loaded right into the Rodecaster. Oh. Captain Craig, how are you? Happy New Year. Riding two. So I don't know what you mean. 2 miles. So I can come up of just the hair. Is that what you're saying? I can't come up a hair. I can come up a lot, but I can come up a hair. Let me do. Let's see. Do a little bit there. Oh shoot! I better put it back down then. Yeah, go down a little bit. All right. So it's not loud in my ears, but I can turn my headphones up, which solves that. Yeah, this is the editor I got up on there. This is the actual patch I'm using right now, and I had to put some of that out. I had to like on the delay. I backed off on a lot of the. Actually, the delay is off right now. But backed a lot off on that. Yeah, it sounds okay. It's not great. I'll take it. All right, it says there's 5 people watching. I see 2 people in here. Chris and Captain Craig. I'm just going to go on for a while. See if any. Yeah, no one's going to come. I mean, I hardly ever do a live stream, but yeah, I am on the right side of dirt. I can't do metal. My mic is going through my mic. I almost got to mute that mic. It's okay. It's okay. I assume that anybody going out tonight? We stay home. We have not been out on New Year's Eve. I bet you it's been over 20 years since we went out. Maybe a lot longer than that. It's just I don't drink. And it's kind of dangerous out there, people that do drink. And so my wife, you sure can. Yeah, you can sure. Let me. I'll post the link in here, Chris. It's been so long since let's see, copy, and whoever wants to come in, come on in. There you go. Yeah, everything should work because it's the mix. You're not gonna have no problem with the mix models because it's built into the Rodecaster. I have it enabled on everything, so everything will work. And let me move that. Okay, I don't need to have that because I'm not going to switch around with the different patches. That's about the only one I really like on it anyway. Yeah. I just thought I'd do a little. Can't get my Hello.
Hey, Mitch.
Oh, I can. Well, you're loud. I gotta lower myself.
Am I too loud?
No, that's not you. It's me. I have to keep everything so low, and so it's not too loud for people listening. But then I got to turn my earphones up. So let me turn it down.
I figured I might be able to just give you live feedback instead of typing.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, because I was doing a bunch of test recordings in StreamYard, and
It sounds good. I think your levels are sound pretty good.
that sounds all right or low to you? It's very low to me.
On my end, it's very good.
Okay, so that's why I got to turn the mic up. Now this might make it louder for you. Does that make it louder?
It's louder, and you're getting near.
Yeah, I have to.
You're getting near. You're getting near red. You're not there, but you're getting near it.
I thought I heard the phone ring. I thought I heard the. Oh, I do have it. Oh, you know what? Charles is messenger. Hold on, real quick. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if he's home yet. Yeah. It's loud enough. I mean, I can hear it. But it's like I have. Like they have Unity on the Rodecaster. It's like a third away. It's not even nowhere near Unity. It's way down. Or else it'd be too loud for you guys. Plus, I can make it louder too with the Nux itself. You know, and then with that. That's not bad. All right.
Yeah, that's hitting about. That's hitting on my level. On my meter, that's hitting about -4, -5. It's pretty good.
Oh, Captain Craig, these are my best. I got a bunch of task cams and they're cheaper, but this is my favorite. It's just the MD7506. They're very popular. And they only run $100. Yeah, nothing compares to this. I mean, I could play something, listen to it with these, and listen to it. It'll sound like crap with the other ones, and then when I have these in, the Sony's, it sounds really good. They're very popular for only $100. I mean, you can spend $1,000 if you want a headset. I'm not spending that much, but
Me either. My ears ain't difference. That
good. Man, I got to get hearing aids. I keep on putting it off. I was supposed to go for a test like 2 years ago, and I never went.
It sounds so exciting, right?
Mm-hmm. Like when we're trying to watch a movie, and it's not all us. You know, we're older. My wife's like 4 years older than me, and you know, when the action's going on, it's super loud. And when they're talking, they're like whispering. And
I've got tinnitus, so I understand.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
I guess if you play guitar, if you play with amps, you're going to have some kind of hearing problem. If you
motorcycles, guitars,
and
construction for years. So
yeah. But when my wife goes bed, she said, well, "Turn down the TV." So what I do now is I stick I'll stick headphones if I want to watch something. Actually, I bought one of my computers out there. I hooked it up with the Mac, and I can download whatever movies or whatever and just push it over to the Mac and play it there, and so she don't scream. And then I can hear. I can control the volume. That hurt getting mad. But this thing was, I think I paid $110 for it. Wasn't planning to get it, but I got a $100 gift certificate. What can I get with it? I got strings. I got a bunch of strings around. I never changed it. And I said, well, let me try. And this set, you see a ton of reviews on these now. They probably Nux probably sent them the unit to review the thing. But some of it sounds good though.
See what I think my levels will probably be similar to yours.
But you always sound good. Yeah, that's fine. Really good.
I'm running clean channel here, but.
Oh look Chris. Look who's in there. Richard,
the bald
shredder. How you doing? I'm gonna make it tonight. I promise. I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I'm gonna make it tonight. Yeah, I have. So I've kind of done most of my medical visits. I had that stress test yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 hours, maybe 3.5.
Hey, thanks, man.
A nuclear stress test. And I haven't had I had the treadmill like 30 years ago when I was a kid. Anyway, they want my heart rate to be at 128 beats per minute, right? So before they do that, they take pictures of my heart. I'm in the thing for 10 minutes, whatever. Got to wait an hour. They call me back, and then I start doing the treadmill thing. And the only thing that was bothering me was my legs. I had no problem. It didn't take long to get up to 128 beats per because I never had no chest pain. I had chest pains, but I always assumed it was just muscle. You know what I mean? Because I was never out of breath. It was just my doctor who just suggested getting a heart or heartburn. Well, while I was dieting, and I was dieting at the time, so I wasn't getting any heartburn. I'm surprised I haven't had any heartburn in this past month that I gained 20 pounds. But anyway, because I can't stop eating. So tomorrow I'll start eating. But anyway, so he suggested I get that heart scan, and they saw 4 blockages, and 2 of them were concerning. So I see a heart doctor, and she was really scared. Don't do nothing. Blah, blah. So they set up that catheterization. They went in there, and the guy, the doctor did the catheterization. Well, it's not bad enough to, you don't need any stents yet. Let's order a heart scan. I mean, the nuclear stress test, which I did yesterday. And, they put it on my portal. And so my wife, she can read some of that medical stuff because she worked at hospitals before. Whatever.
Yeah.
So the stress test, I'm in the normal range, but of course they took pictures. She don't know how to read the pictures. The doctor didn't mention anything on it. Didn't see the pictures yet. But as far as I aced the stress test, the treadmill part, I was in a normal range over there. So
I think you're fine doing those kind of tests. Like you're saying, if you're only bringing your heartbeat up to like 120, but that crap where they try to push you, I think that's actually dangerous.
I had no problem.
I think if it pushed you up to 150 or 160 or some shit.
120. I think 128 is what they wanted.
Yeah. That stuff where they really push you, I think that's actually dangerous to do to yourself. This is my personal opinion.
Yeah, I'm a very sedentary lifestyle. Now with this new puppy I got, I am walking a little bit, like a block. I live in a mobile home park, and so we got cluster mailboxes, and we're close to like a block away, maybe like a block away. But I'm going down there like 5-10 times a day with the dog.
Oh, nice.
I never did that before, so I'm getting a little bit of exercise. Get a little bit of. See now when you were just playing. It sounds fine to me. I'm not on the same level because mine's nowhere near as low. And if I turn mine up, it's going to turn yours up. On my headphone, it will be loud for you. So something's not right.
So you're sounding. I'm just going to do a drone E. I'm just going to listen to you play. Go ahead and play something.
I can't hear a thing. Harley.
I can hear you, but you could come up a little. I'll try it again.
Still
That sounds pretty good to me. I don't know what the guys
I can't
are here on YouTube.
Can you play? Do you have the ability to play backing tracks too?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, play a backing track. Let me see. Just tell me what key it is. See if I can play to it.
E minor.
Okay.
I think it sounded good.
Yeah, that I can hear, but it's not real heavy, It's nothing real heavy.
You tell me how I sound over this track, because I'm trying to. I'm
go ahead.
Bouncing it too. I'll play it for just a second.
It sounds fine. It sounds great, but it's like it's all louder, like way louder. I'd have to do. Play it again a little bit. That level might be that level's all right for me right there.
I think you sounded a little bit loud.
See, and me, and I still wasn't on your level, but it sounded better where I could hear it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can turn the headphones up, but then it's not gonna affect what you hear, but it's gonna affect what I hear. It's gonna turn the backing track up real loud too. But anyway, go ahead. Let me play it again. And I'll turn down good enough for me. Sounds really good. I mean, on your end, both the backing track and you playing. The thing is, like when you start playing, I gotta lower it. My headphones. So
Yeah.
but it's.
I have a propensity to turn my guitar up louder than it really needs to be. I'm just when I'm doing my own playing, right, by myself particularly. But I've got on with Steve and those guys, and I think I end up having my guitar a little loud. That's why I was asking.
Well, I think they like especially Ryan. I think they like the
Ryan and those guys, dude. It's so loud. I can't when they play. I have to turn it down and then turn them back up to hear them when they talk.
Ryan got with Charles. Charles is using he's using Helix Native, the software, what I normally use, and he got him turning everything up, and it did sound good. It sounds real good. And I don't, like I said, I don't need the Rodecaster didn't need at all. But Charles was having all these problems. I said, I'm going to get one. Maybe something, but he wasn't doing a thing wrong because they had him.
I think just like Captain Craig said, just a little high. Your guitar was just a little high.
Really?
Not massively though, just a little bit.
Right.
Because I could still hear the track.
And me.
Hey, Sean.
Sean. I can hear my back track, but it's still not. It's not as powerful as yours. I can hear. Hear me. I can hear the back track. I can hear myself playing. Sean Hockey. That was a very nice thing you did for Quentin James. I think you're the one who sent him the.
Yep.
With the
nice guitar, man. That thing's sweet.
I think it's one of those slim bodies or something. I looked at that many a time. Yeah, yes. I had an S when I got back into playing in 2001.
I like the paint job on that thing. Very nice.
I got back into playing in 2001, and I got a Ibanez S. 470 or something. I can't remember. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know what a Floyd Rose was. Right? It was a Floyd Rose.
Right.
I was so ignorant. I didn't know what a humbucker was back then. And I couldn't understand why the thing wouldn't stay in tune. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't, and I never
Right.
played much. I did take lessons from a guy for 3 months. This guy was a shredder. Oh, you'll be playing like me? Nah, that never happened.
Right.
But
Right.
but I learned more since 2015 and now because of YouTube than anything else. Yeah. Yeah. Old time surfing.
Hey,
Alan.
TSA. Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah, happy New Year's. Are you staying in tonight?
Yeah. We're going to
Yeah.
cook some ribeyes and
Shrimp.
ribeyes and mashed potatoes.
got
We
shrimp.
drink, but we don't go out. We're homebodies, man. We don't go out to bars and shit.
Well, I mean, we used to get in like 30 years ago or something like that. Now my
Yeah.
buddy, he's my age. They're going to they're seeing a band play tonight, and it's not too far from here actually. And he's going to eat at a restaurant. He asked us about this restaurant. It's called the Rock Salt. Oh yeah, they're really good. They're really good. But
Nice.
it's like in a town. It's in Westminster, Maryland, and the parking can be a little hairy down there if they're gonna have a crowd tonight at the restaurant. So you got parking on paid parking on the side. They got parking behind there, but not that many spaces.
That's where all the weird shit happens, right?
Well, I just scared. You know, when you're young, you do all this stuff. You didn't think about it.
I know.
You know, I didn't. I drank because everybody else did, not because I like it. I drank beer because everybody else did. Tried to smoke cigarettes and I couldn't do it. I mean, I tried like a weekend
Good for
there.
you.
And I coming from my parents smoked and my 4 siblings smoked, but I couldn't do it. I tried, just couldn't do it.
I don't really ever talk about when I drink. I have a couple cigarettes, but generally I don't smoke all day. But in the evening, I'll have a couple
Well,
cigarettes.
I'm not knocking it. I just didn't like it. You know,
No, I
just-
don't think it's. I honestly, I don't think it's a good thing to do. But
right.
I'm pretty mild with it. But
See, I'll never criticize anybody.
I think heavy smoking it'll kill you, like anything.
My sister, we're live. She's not. I don't think she's watching. My sister-in-law, she had lung cancer, and knock on wood, they got it. They cut it out.
Yeah, nice. She lived. Yeah.
She has emphysema now, but they got the cancer. She's still freaking smoking. She's cut down, but I'm not going to put her down because
One of my wife's sister died from emphysema. She was a heavy smoker, couple
Really?
packs a day, forever. Yeah.
and I feel like I'm a binge eater. I like to eat. I just constantly eat. And to me, it's no different than smoking. And when you're eating more than you need to be.
I have that problem also, but
Yeah, but you don't show it. You're 6'8".
well, I'm 6'6", and I'm
Yeah.
about 240, 235, 240, but I was almost 260.
That's
and
what I am now, 245.
I got down to like 220, and then
Probably
I put
too
like
thin
20
for
pounds
you.
back on. So
Yeah, it's probably too thin for you. Well, I got down to 225. I was down to 225 a month ago, and I gained 20 pounds since Thanksgiving. I'm only 5'10", 5'11".
I
Yeah.
hide it quite well, but
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
You're
it.
tall.
Yeah.
I think Charles is 6'2" or 6'4" or something. So he's up there. So Sean Hawkey, he's from my hometown.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was born in Baltimore, but moved to Baltimore County when I was 11. But I grew up. I can remember when Kennedy. I was a little kid, but I can remember when Kennedy was shot. I remember Martin Luther King was shot. I remember they had the riots too. Now we lived in the city, but we were away from it. But they had curfews on. I remember all that stuff. But I've been in
I was
Pennsylvania
born just
for 30
outside of
years.
Boston, but I live north of Seattle about an hour now. So
Oh, Boston? Did you say?
yeah, but I was
had-
only there. I was only there, till maybe I was about a year old. So
Oh, I got you. Blue moths. Sasquatch. The only thing I know about Sasquatch is Harry and the Hendersons. That's about as far as I can get.
I've considered changing my name from Blue Mox to Skid Mox.
Skid Mox or Mox. Yeah. I'd stick with Blue Mox. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave, but I'm gonna make a lemonade here, like literally lemonade.
Go ahead.
No alcohol.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll be
get
here.
something to drink.
Maybe you can play to that backing track that I have here. We can come back with you. What's it not playing?
Oops, lost your mic.
Are you able to play to this backing track?
Yeah, what key is that in?
I don't know. I guess E major. Is it E major? Yeah, E major. You can try it.
Say E major.
Yes. I got that backing track. You know Laurie Mishmash, right?
Yeah.
I think it was one of hers. I might be wrong. Yeah, where because I used to do her stuff like all the time, every week. And
It's kind of right. That's like a Joe Satriani track of some sort.
no, some guy just writes stuff. He puts it up in there, and you just give him credit. So actually, a lot of times they sell his stuff, but if you give him credit, they're okay with it. No, it's not. He writes it himself. Whoever wrote it, and I just kept on playing with it, and some of it I'm copying. I can't get exactly like what he's doing, but it's a good thing if you want to practice scales. If you want to, like I'm doing the major scale, like C D, like not just the major. I'm using a major scale, E major scale, not the pentatonics. I'm putting all 7 notes in there, and to get the melody in it. But it's just like it's E majors, or E minor using the same pentatonic stuff. You just moving it down. If you do
Sure.
if you do,
Yeah.
but I'm putting the diatonics. What's it miss in the 4th and 7th or so? I forget whatever 2
Yep,
notes.
that's right.
But I'm putting all those 7 notes. Just
I was doing the same thing. I'm putting them all in there.
I try to just.
I should actually practice playing in major. So all I end up doing is I just go to in my brain I just play in the relative minor, but then I try to focus around the key, around the main note. So.
For some reason, I get better. In the last few years, I've been doing a lot of major stuff because it's easier to me to get my own melodic thing in my head because I'll never be able to play fast. Although I've been improving a little bit on my what do you call it, the
legato.
Yeah, legato. That better. I'm not quitting better, but I'm doing, But I'll never be able to do like what Richard and
I doubt I will either.
Lester Mitchell. Maybe on one string. I'm done. No. Tell me if it sounds any different. I'm going to switch it from the Rodecaster to the Nux, and tell me if it sounds any. Oh, 1 minute.
I hopped on here to help you. I don't mind jamming with you though.
Okay. Let me switch it in here. I might have to switch the headphone. But the only thing is, I can't talk when I have it set in here because. It's the only one that has a guitar input. It's the only input it has, right? There's no mic.
Oh,
but
right. Yeah.
I'll go back and forth. Let me, that's all right. Let me do that real quick. Audio.
Sounding good. You could bring it up a little. Can you hear my drone? You might want to bring yours up a little. You're a little quiet. It's still quiet. I mean, I can hear you, but it's quiet. You're running about minus 10 decibels on my meter. Oh yeah, there you go. Very nice. Yep. That levels up to about what the other one was. I can hear just a little hiss.
How about now? Now I should be back. You hear me
You're
now?
back.
Yeah. I had to go switching back forth to the interface, but like I said, I can't play any backing track. But to me it sounds well. It didn't sound any different because I'm still coming out of the Rodecaster, but the tone probably sounded different for you when I'm coming straight from the Nux than it does coming from the Rodecaster. Because you remember you were telling me to turn it up when I switched it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it sounded that much different or.
Well, right. You play now, but I'm going to say one thing, right? When you were coming directly from the Nux, it appeared to me the guitar was in stereo or whatever you want, right? It was not just mono.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But play now.
Can you hear it?
It's in mono.
It is in mono.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if I need to get, the tip ring sleeve on the other end because I can put it in two different inputs on the Rodecaster. I wonder if that would help because I do have.
And I would say right now too. Is that a single coil?
No,
Oh.
Well, it's a Strat, but I play on the
Yeah.
most of the time. Yeah.
I can hear just a little bit. I can hear a real mild hiss. Real
Yeah,
mild.
you will. My computer, so I'm like 2 inches away from the computer.
That might do it.
Yeah,
Right.
and, I gotta. Yeah, Charles always said, lower your knob. I always forget to lower the knob. When I quit playing. Yeah.
Hey, William. Happy New Year's, man.
Hey, William, how you doing? We got 5 people in here. Happy New Year. And I'm really. The ball shredder came in here. He's a nice guy.
Getting all the cool cats here.
Now he's a really. I don't know if you know the story. I kind of helped him out because he figured it out on his own. I didn't really help him out when he started doing his live streams, which I guess about 2 years ago now, for Richard. He didn't know how to get his sound across because he uses amp sims. That's all he does, right?
Yeah.
And he couldn't figure out how to get it across where he could do it live.
Yeah.
I said a couple things, but he's doing it different because it just works. I said I showed him how to do it through OBS and StreamYard. I think he's doing OBS now. And for me helping him, I didn't do anything because he's a very intelligent guy. Obviously,
Right.
He sent me one of his guitars. He gave me.
Oh, that's sweet.
I don't know if you knew about it. Ow. It's a Boya and Ziki, Telly style. Ow, it's heavy as anything. And
Nice.
it plays fine. I busted a string. I haven't replaced it. And it's got the, what do you call it, the barrel things in the back. I got to glue it back in if I didn't lose it anywhere. But it plays nice. It was fine. So I was overwhelmed.
That's sweet.
But he kind of figured it. I mean, in StreamYard, you have to do something different. I think he's using OBS now all the time now because he's playing videos and stuff like that.
Right.
But that was really
Plus,
nice.
he's editing videos and doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he was doing a bunch of videos. I mean, he's got a nice camera that really works fine. And he could probably use his camera too for live streaming. I don't know Well, I had a Sony A6000, and I could use, and it really you see a big difference. The only thing I'd probably need to get a wider lens, but I have to use an HDMI capture device, and I just had so many wire. I had to use a dummy battery because a regular battery wouldn't last, and I just quit using it because I get these. I got this. I got what this one's called? This is called a. I got Osbot Meet 2. That's what this is, I mean, it's not a mirrorless DSL, but it works pretty good. And I got on that one there. That's the Insta360. They're very similar. They do like they'll
Yeah.
do the well. It's on the monitor there.
Yeah.
And but I don't like that thing where it tracks you. I don't like that. And then on that
Oh, I
one there,
remember you using that
face
one
cam.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't install the software for this one on here because I don't. This is the face cam. I like that, and it doesn't have autofocus. It only has one thing, and you can't adjust. It doesn't. You can't adjust. It doesn't do the autofocus. It's like a set. But these are good enough for me, and I get them. This was only $108 on sale, and but I paid $500 for that Sony camera. I think I used it once as a camera, and it was nice. I even bought a telephoto lens for it, and I didn't need to spend. Now that was secondhand too. I mean, I got it at Best Buy, but it was like an open box or something. It worked fine, but I
Yeah.
never really used it as a regular camera. And then I had it in here, but it was just. I don't know. I got some, but I'm just so tired of all the wires and all the junk. So I bought guitar hangers before, and I tried to hang one up. It didn't work out good at all. I have an old.
If that didn't work out good, that could be disastrous.
I know. So I had a stuff on it, but it's an old one. It lights up, and I thought I wasn't in any wood. Anyway, my son-in-law, my daughter's husband's I ordered some more. He'll get
Come
it.
over and get them into the studs.
Yeah, because I can't. Because I got these racks, and I'm only in like a 10x9 room. It's so jammed up in here. So one of them holds 7, one of them holds 5. If I can get 5 guitars on a wall, I can save some room. Plus, I'm still trying to sell some. You know, I got the Gibson Les Paul for sale. Put this down. But yeah, just I get too cluttered. And I got why do I need 4 PCs? I'm on my 7-year-old PC and it works fine. It does everything the new ones do. I just upgraded this. I put went from a terabyte, like a 512 gigabyte drive to a terabyte drive. Yeah, M.2. And then, I don't know, I just like building.
I got way more computer than I need for what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't need, you don't. What do you
It's
have?
funny, I've got about a 10-year-old laptop, and I have a problem. I've tried to stream with it, and it does, it just.
You're not
just
having any
doesn't-
problem now.
No, well, that's what I tried on, but this.
Are you on a different one now? Are you on a different computer now, or?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's probably your guitar, right?
Oh, it is. I didn't put it down again. All right, put it down.
No, I'm on a, what is this? Has got a GTX 30.
Yeah, I think you and I were talking about computer stuff.
Yeah, it's got a AMD 9800.
9800 X3D? The gaming computer? The gaming?
Not the X3D, but just the regular. You have to go look at it. See here. About system, about.
Yeah, I think we were talking about bypassing Windows 11, Microsoft account when installing Windows.
Oh no! This is older than that. This has got a Ryzen 9 5900X.
Okay, that's AM4.
Yeah,
I think that's as far as they went, 5900, I believe.
yeah. It was their
Yeah.
12 core,
I have a,
and
I had
then
a
a 3080 card.
I had a 3800.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I didn't either. It works fine here. I had a 3800, and I just upgraded it, 3 months ago to a 5700X. And,
Yeah.
I mean, do I see the difference? Not really. There is if you do a benchmark thing, you'll see a higher score. I don't game.
Right.
I don't
See,
really
I gamed for a while, and when I bought this, I was gaming, and then I had another computer that I'm like you, right? I build my own computers, right?
Right.
So You know, so I'm a little familiar, but I haven't built one in a few years now. But
Yeah, this is, I think I built this in 2019. I don't build them all the time. Like every 5 years, I feel like doing it. But
yeah,
I think when we were talking, I don't even think I purchased one yet. But I built.
I remember you were working on a Gen 5 and you were having some problems with it.
Yeah, here, that's Let me get this. Let's see, I can see that. All right, that one there. Oh, that white one right there. All right, I bought. I almost had 4 different motherboards in there before I got one to work. No, not that many. Okay, I bought the case. The case is fine, and I wanted to get a white motherboard, so I got a Gigabyte Aurorus Elite. I couldn't get that thing to boot up. The only thing I could get the fans would light up, and they had, all the new ones have that BIOS backup. You can update the BIOS with having a CPU in it or a memory in. It didn't work.
And not worry about frying your board.
It didn't work. It wouldn't work at all. And
I've never had one with a backup, but
and
I've been lucky. I've never had my power shut off while I was doing an update or something like that.
Yeah, but these new ones, you don't need to have you can update it without having a CPU in there and memory and blah blah. Didn't work, and of course I got it at Micro Center, so they're real good. It took it back, and so I got an Asus 650A, rock something like that. It had a lot of weight in it, so I did get Windows installed, but it was just would constantly crash. And mainly when I was coming in here, the StreamYard thing. Like when I bought the 6,000 speed memory. Default it's 4,800, but I upped it. I wanted to use the Expo to run it the memory that I'm paying for. And now it might have worked fine if I kept that 4,800, but I was doing anything in between. I was manually adjusting it. It was just crash, and I would go like Micro Center. It's like 50 miles from me one way, 45 miles one way. So I'm going 100 miles, I'll buy a different RAM, didn't help. Buy a different power supply, didn't help. And finally, I took the whole thing back. And I was so pissed off, Margaret goes, why don't you just buy one? So I bought, I guess about a year and a half ago now, I bought a iBuyPower, an Intel i7, 14 Gen, the one they have problems with. But I don't have any issue with that. But I had the bug. I wanted to build one, right?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna try to get something off of Amazon. I'll do an AM4, not an AM5. So I built an AM4. It was a I think it was a B550 motherboard.
Yeah.
And I put a Ryzen 5700G. It had the onboard graphics. It was working fine. I sold it, right? But you know what I did wrong? When I sold it, I sold it. I didn't sell the case. I took the motherboard out. And when I took I don't do water cooling. I just don't trust water cooling because the pumps always go up. I mean, I would like to because I never did one. It looks nice, but I just use air cooling, But when I took the air cooler, I should have let it heat it up a little bit and turn it. What happened? The CPU came with it. So I'm thinking, I hope I didn't bend any pins or something. I put it without looking. I put it back. It went back in the socket. So I think it's all right. When I sold to the guy, he goes. He messaged me back on Facebook, and I would have given his money back. But he's got way more experience than me because he buys them and sells them. Anyway, he goes, it kept on crashing. I couldn't figure it out. Then I saw there was bent pins on there, and he was able to bend them back.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm sorry. I would have given you if you wanted to return it. He said it was all right. Then 3 months later, it went up. I think it was what went up? The CPU went up, and so he just asked for the information. My receipt, which I sent him, and he got a new one. It wasn't a big deal. AMD was really.
Oh yeah.
But I felt bad. But I know when some of the other ones, I think I might have bent some like the new ones. The pins are on the board now. AM4, the pins were on the CPU. AM5, the pins are on the motherboard.
It's inverted. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've not even looked at any of the AM5 stuff. So
it's so easy to bend the pin. I mean. So now I'm real careful. I just go on top and make sure the notches and just dropping it ever so slightly. So I got lucky. And then when I had trouble with the second board, the one I sold the AM before I sold, I still want to do an AM5. So I said, I'm going to try one more time. And I went to Micro Center, and did I get everything at Micro Center? Yeah. So I got a 7600 X3D. I got another Asus board, and I got a Tough Gaming. That's what this is. Tough Gaming X650. And the only issue I had was when I got my Rodecaster. You know, Rodecaster comes with a, I don't know, 9 watt, whatever power supply. It would act funny when I have it plugged in, like it wouldn't boot up. And a couple times I got overvolt protection error. And I'm reading up on it. Yeah, so it could be the board, right? But as soon as I unplugged the Rodecaster, was fine. And then, but then I'm not using a Rodecaster. I even sometimes some stuff I read, it could be the ports on the case. Something could be bad, so I unplugged them, kept them unplugged for a while, and then something happened. I had everything plugged in the back. I think it did have the Rodecaster plugged in the back, and something happened on there. It shut down on me. It said, but it told me it was going to shut down. So what the? And I update. I always update the BIOS. I stay up on top of the BIOS, but I couldn't get. I had to reset the BIOS, but it wouldn't work. But since I did that, knock on wood, I haven't had any issues.
No issues.
So,
Good.
So maybe it should be all right. I mean, it wasn't that bad anyway. But I wouldn't sell to anybody because the average person, they're not going to know what to do. You know what I mean? Even on this one, sometimes I had a lot of problems. This one, I built this 7 years ago. It was just all kinds of problems. Oh, I had bad memory. I had 2 sticks of 16, 32 gigabytes, and like
bad.
It wouldn't boot, and I shut it down. Then it would be fine, but I shouldn't do that. This is when I'm running at Expo at 3200 speed. The default speed, it was fine, but I wanted to run at the speed, and I run MemTest, this testing thing, but I should have done separately. I ran them both at the same time. I wouldn't. But I had built a 3600X at like 6 months later. Anyway, I was too lazy because I used the same RAM. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check this RAM, put it in the other computer, and it did the same thing. So something's up with. I don't know which stick. Yeah, I didn't know which stick it was. So
I've got 2 computers. Well, I've got the old laptop, but I don't really consider that thing viable for hardly anything. I mean, yeah, you can play guitar on it, but you can't stream with it. It just doesn't have the capability, really.
Right. Yeah.
But this one's, like I said, this one's a 5900X and a 3080. The other one I have, I built also Tough Gaming. They're both on Tough Gaming 570 boards. And the other one is, currently it's now a 5600X and a 3070 card. But when I first built that computer, it was a 3600 with a 2060 card. And so
yeah, I got a 20.
Now my wife games on that, but they're almost they're like the same build. I just got a little bit better hardware in this one.
Right.
This one is water cooled. It's my first water cooled one. Haven't had any problems with it. Yeah,
I wanted to do it because they look nice.
Well, I know it's under my desk. I don't even look at it.
I know.
So
I know, but
the air cooled one works flawlessly, and it was basically inexpensive to build.
Right.
And that was the first one before I got this one that I'm on. And when I was up in Canada for several months at a time, a couple of times, I left it here at home running and had it mine Ethereum for me and paid for itself. So.
Oh, that's good. Sean said he's got getting a higher end computer. He'll be able to come in some streams. That would be really good. That'd be really good. But I think he might have been on Charles 75N show before. I think he was on there.
I think he was.
Yeah, I think he was. And you were on there too, I believe. Yeah.
I did one. Yeah.
Yeah, I did one. Yeah. But I remember we were talking about like, Microsoft was making it so you had to buy new hardware, right? Windows 11. You have to have.
That's what was up with my laptop. I finally bypassed it on that laptop.
Right.
I finally got a workaround and got it to work. And I haven't tried to stream with it since. But before that, when I had Windows 10, which I think was a fine, they are what they are. It was fine, but it just wouldn't work on the laptop, and I
Right.
think it had to do with something with the motherboard. And of course, every one of those laptops is a little bit proprietary, right? It like where I can't plug this in and that in at the same time, and there's just not enough stuff there. So I was getting constant feedback loops, is what was happening to me.
EJ, how you doing? Sean, here, you can write my email. I'm gonna put my email in here, but I'll delete it in a little bit. But I'm gonna put my. Like that.
Happy New Year's Eve, man.
EJ, I don't know if you know EJ, but he used to do a lot of streams at one time.
I don't.
No, he used to do a lot of streams at one time and play a lot of metal, write his own stuff. I mean, he played
Nice.
different. He guitar and did he do drums and all those
Not
stuff?
a noob like me.
But he did the unthinkable. He got married. No. That's good. That's a good thing. I don't know where I would be if my wife's not taking care of. Well, we take care of each other.
Right.
But yeah, all my computers they're all qualified for, obviously they're newer, so I had no problem with. But my wife, the only thing her CPU wasn't, you need a Gen 8 or more. It was a Gen 7. Everything else, you need the CPU instruction 4 point whatever it is. She had that. She had the TPM 2.0. She had that. It just didn't be. But I was able to bypass that, and it worked first time. But now you got 25H2. It may not work. They make it. But really, you can. When I bought. All right. So I was saying I finally got a board the last one that works fine. But
Yeah.
then I moved forward. And I built that little over a year. I wanted to do another one, right? This one here. This one it's I want to do an X, that right there. I want to do an X870. That's the big one, the big motherboard. But it's not that. It's not a $500. It was on sale for like $218 or something. And I got a 9600X AM5, and I bought a 370. And not
Yeah.
they have the 5 gen video or NVIDIA card, but I don't game. I just want it for
Yeah.
video editing. And it was cheap. It was $270. And it's got 12 gigabytes of RAM for
Nice.
the video card. And I mean, you can game on it. And I got it, but it's Gen 5. It does Gen 5, and I got a Samsung Pro.
See, EJ saying, yeah, since you became a business owner, I don't have time for anything anymore. That's funny.
Oh.
I left my big company about 6 years ago, and I started my own company. And now I just subcontract to them. They pay me more now, and I work a lot less. And I'm really not of age for it, but I'm kind of semi-retired.
Well, I think you worked at a Nissan dealer, EJ, if I'm not mistaken. You're a mechanic, if I recall. But I don't do any streams. I just so thrilled that
But I
I'm
get
able to
when
help
I'm
Charles.
busy. Yeah,
Green.
when I'm busy, I'm swamped and exhausted.
What do you do? What is your job?
No, he's got a transmission shop. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and what is Chris? What do you do?
I did a lot of general contracting, but
Okay.
my specialty work was waterproof systems, elastomeric decks and interior waterproof systems, and a lot of nasty chemical crap where you got to wear a respirator all the time, and
Oh yeah.
yeah. But I still do it, but I try to only do it a few months out of the year when the weather's good.
Right. Like painting cars, I guess.
Probably similar to that.
Yeah. Yeah. But when I built that, I put a 2 terabyte Samsung 950 whatever Pro,
Yeah.
and the thing, like I said, I can't tell any difference. But if you do a benchmark, it reads unbelievably fast. It's like, was it getting 7,000?
And I think you would right. You're only going to know that if you're
You do have to do a benchmark test on it. You don't really see it, but it's fake because they're all fast.
EJ, I used to do that too. I still have a GSX-R 1000 that's track ready that I need to get rid of. I don't ride it anymore. I don't want to die.
That's one thing. I never got a motorcycle, and all my friends, they were in motorcycle club. I got married early, and of course didn't last long. But I never had a motorcycle. Now my friend had just died, back in August. He had a Harley. I don't know what he had, and he was a mechanic too, and he had old cars. Like an old Ford, whatever, or Escalade. But he had heart issues, and he had a couple of heart attacks, and finally had one that killed him. But
Right.
that's why I wanted to get rid of my expenses when I thought I was going to have to get these stents and in my heart, and it looks like I kind of think it's not as bad as what they thought it was going to. I still should.
for
I
you.
still need to watch myself. I shouldn't be eating every piece of junk food.
Nice, EJ. I've ridden a lot of Harleys too. I've ridden a lot of bikes over the years. That's very nice.
Yeah, a guy I worked with, he had a Fat Boy. I guess he still does, unless he sold it. I don't know. It's my old neighborhood when I lived.
I've never owned a Harley, but I've ridden quite a few of them.
I think I rode a Kawasaki once, like around a block. A friend of mine had it, but I'm just not. I remember my brother-in-law took me. He had some Yamaha, and I'm riding on the back with him. I shit you not, the scaredest I ever was in my life, because I'm not holding on to him. That would be gay, right? And so I'm holding on to the seat. I don't know how I didn't fall off. And
Just off the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrified.
We're going about this like, I don't know, 40 years ago or something like that.
Yes.
Oh, it was scary. I like motorcycles, but I had a few people that I work with, they were killed on them.
Yeah, fuck. A buddy of mine, Ron Young, when I was in high school, he got a Yamaha second. I think it was a 750 turbo. And I got on the back of his bike. And we both were dirt bike riders and shit like that. I got on the back of his bike, and I didn't put my arms around him. I had him on the back of the seat like this, and he took off on that thing. And I swear to God, it was just my legs grabbing. I thought I was going to die. I'm like, dude, never. I'm not getting. Wait and do not do that. You're going to freaking kill me, man.
I hear you. Yeah, DJ, that's cool
Nice,
if you
CJ.
play in a church or a ministry. Really
Nice.
cool. Now my nephew, I have a nephew. He's a fireman in Colorado, and he plays in the all fireman band. Yeah, he's playing acoustic stuff in it. Because I thought about sending my Les Paul to him, keeping it in the family, But he's in Colorado. I'm afraid to ship it. I just know something will happen. Unless my brother goes out there and he can take it to him.
Broken headstock.
Yeah, it happened. I was Charles. He said he'd buy one of my computers. I'm just afraid to ship it because I see all this. Because I watch a lot of guitar stuff, computer stuff. I see all this stuff. They buy used stuff, and it's broken when they get it. You know what I mean? Or everything's got the glass panel.
That, or you're going to disassemble
shattered.
it. You're going to disassemble it and box it all up in parts.
I could do that.
Yeah.
But Charles wouldn't know how to put that.
Put it together.
I don't know if he, not that it's hard, a kid can do it, but
yeah, they're kind of like Legos now, like Legos for adults, like probably whatever you call that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like back in the '90s when I first started building computers. You had
I started. I didn't get into computers until '95. I was old. late. 95.
I was like about 95 when I built my first computer.
That's when I got into it, and maybe 2 years later. And
I'm late to this. I've been doing this for about 3.5 years.
I know you were telling me because you got some of yours. You play really good. Some of your, but I went to
a lot of free time.
Well, I did go to I did take a course, so I got that degree. It just says I can fix computers. It was like cost. It was like $3,000 for the course, something like that. And
I did take one lesson from Lester Mitchell, and
I did too.
I took one, and I didn't follow through on it at all.
Well, yeah, same here. So I bought 2 of his packs, and then he gave me a lesson. And I messed around with one pack, and actually it helped me. And I bought another pack. I never even opened it. I got it on here on the desktop.
Yeah, you never
even opened it.
Right,
never even opened it.
Nice, yeah.
And I think I gave it to somebody else too. But he's a good teacher, but I just don't think. I don't think everybody can learn like. I mean, let's say Malstein's teaching
Lester's
somebody.
a great guy.
He's a great guy.
Did you see his post on YouTube?
Yeah,
Him
about
and his wife?
got contaminated. His
Yeah.
yeah. I feel sorry for him. Yeah, I mean,
I do too.
More ways than one. He put a video out. You know, his upbringing. You know, he had his mother.
Yeah,
was,
I know.
his-
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that. I'm like crying.
I didn't
but-
see it. I've heard a lot about his story.
And he would never steal. He would never break the law. He would live out of garbage. You know, and I think
Yeah, he's a
it's-
super sweet guy, right?
he is.
I know.
And his father, I think his father's in prison for murder, and his mother had mental issues and stuff like that. So I think she passed away though. And you know, and he wasn't, you know, and he's like 12 years, 15 years old. He didn't have no food, and but
Yeah.
he did it pretty. But he didn't choose that style. You know, he stayed out
Right.
of trouble. You know, it's just like I hate to bring up politics, but I know I see some of the stuff that EJ posts, so I know we agree on probably a lot of the same things. But I when I'm around my siblings, I don't talk politics. You know, no, I just not that I mean, if you have a lot of crime in a state or a city, what?
Yeah. What do you think's going to happen?
If you put more police on there, what is wrong with that to have less crime? And I don't know. And then now you know what's going on with Minnesota. I guess you heard what's going on there.
It's all over the whole U.S., man.
Oh my God! Yeah, it
It's
probably
not
is.
just there. They're
it's-
just the
yeah,
first ones
it's-
to get called out. I think
But,
Washington State's going to outdo them. You know, I'm in Washington State. They've already
Yeah.
located like 540, like 1 out of 8 of the child care centers here are Somali run. They went out to a bunch
there
of
too.
them.
Oh really?
Yeah, and they won't. If they answer the door, even if they answer the door, there's no kids. They've been cited for dangerous whatever would be to children, not safe, not proper for kids, and and the judges here, they don't they get cited for it. They get warned, and then they don't care, and they're still collecting federal money. So the same situation, man. Screwed up crap.
Yeah, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Like I even listen to them, and some of those people are whack. But
Well, now that most of the conspiracies are true,
well, I don't think. I don't want to bring up Candace Owens. Did I say that out loud? But I can't stand her. But anyway, and and a lot of
I cannot do a straight hour of Alex Jones. He would drive me crazy. But yeah, so
well, I haven't. Well,
I
he's
agree, EJ.
he's even talking against Candace Owens now, of all people. Yeah, yeah. Nick, you know who Nick Fuentes is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't keep up with all that. I know who he is.
yeah, I just think, he'll say, I'll see him when I don't hate you, but then he'll say, or this and that. I think he just does it because there's a lot of people that hate up there, and you're going to get a big channel. You're going to get Candace
Well, right, a
Owens
lot
got
of it's big money, man.
Candace Owens got 5 million subscribers, I think, on YouTube. So she's making some money. But that,
Well,
but it's just,
I mean, I've heard she's worth like 50 million.
well, her husband is well off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a weird thing. I
is
don't
weird.
like it. I mean, America first. Do we need to be helping other countries? Probably not. But
the weird thing with the child care thing is I've had my
that's real bad.
okay,
Bad.
my Senate, Washington State, and I'm a fairly conservative guy, and I'm not like
Me too.
I'm not hardcore. I'm fairly conservative. My state is hardcore left. I mean, like radical.
Right.
And the policies that they put in place here are absolutely horrific for society. And the whole time, all this has been going on, and until now with this Somali thing, one of our main senators, who was only like number 2 down from being the president when Democrats
I know.
president,
Yeah.
Patty Murray, she's been pushing for all this child care stuff all the time. It's only going to cost you, at the most, you're going to only have $10 a day. You're going to have $15 a day. And they pumped all that stuff through. And what is it now? That money, there's Somali money from Minnesota that's been documented to be paid to politicians in Washington State. What's with that?
Yeah, some of these people are getting wealthy.
It's a scam. They're just ripping off. They're ripping off their own country, and it's like, will we ever hear of somebody be held accountable and drain their bank accounts?
I like that guy Nick Shirley. I've been watching him for a while anyway.
He's the young kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching, and they automatically say, "Oh, they're racist." Look, what's the name?
All that. That's
bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm in a minority myself, but I don't feel any of that shit. It's bullshit. I mean, it's just stuff pisses me off. They got to bring up the race card, I guess, and it's nothing about that.
That's just an excuse, right? It doesn't. What does that have to do with you, right? With them
steal money from the government,
stealing money, being corrupt,
right? Has nothing to do with religion, or it just, I don't know. It makes me sick.
Hey, Mitch, I don't love being on the show with you, because I got to play a little guitar. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm going to get going. And
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, we're going to start getting steaks and potatoes going. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Take care, Chris.
Happy New Year. Good to see you, Mitch. Take care. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Take care. All right, bye.
I'm going to stay for a while. Yeah, I shouldn't talk about politics. I already lost a few friends on YouTube already, or on Facebook and YouTube, and I don't usually say anything, but I'll take up. Not that I agree with everything with the president, but most of the things I do, and I'm said it, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't like how I didn't like what he said about John McCain back the first time he ran, or this actor just died, but for the most part, hey, Happy New Year, Johnny Bean. For the most part, I agree with stuff. I mean, this doesn't have anything to do with immigrants, but it can be part of it. But I see all this stuff. I watch not YouTube 90% of the time. I watch very few stuff on regular TV. But you see these people committing crimes. No, Americans, they get locked up, and they let them out to do the same freaking thing over again. 30 times they get locked up, and then finally they kill somebody. That is ridiculous. That's just totally ridiculous. That gets me. Yeah, he exactly. That's a great word, eloquent. Yeah, but I know he means well, and I know he means well, but I don't want to get into that stuff. Well, I'm going to go too. I did a little stream. I'm going to have to play it back to see. Like the issue I was having now when Chris was playing, I could hear him real good, and my stuff was not on a level with him. I don't know. I'm not sure why that is. I got to straighten that out because I had to turn mine up to hear it right, but it was too loud for him. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, you guys have a nice New Year's Eve. Stay safe. My wife's just going to make some shrimp. Shrimp and crab dip. We're going to have that tonight. Shrimp is not real bad. Steamed shrimp is not real fattening. I mean, I guess if you ate, 1,000 different shrimps or something, but I'll probably have a dozen, maybe, something like that. So everybody have a nice New Year's Eve and stay safe. And we'll talk to you all later. And I am signing off if I remember how to do it. It's been a long time since I went live. Good night, everybody. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping in.